They said, "We're a family here." Yeah, that kind of family. The day I graduated college with my business degree, I thought I was finally set. Like real job, real life, here I come. But finding that first job? Brutal. I was applying like it was a full-time job in itself. After 3 months of silence and generic rejection emails, I finally got a call from a warehouse company offering an operations coordinator role. The interview went smooth. My would-be boss, Phil, seemed laid back. He wore one of those untucked button-downs and kept using phrases like, "We're one big family here," and "We care more about people than time clocks." Red flag number 1, we're a family. Translation, we're going to emotionally manipulate you into unpaid labor. First day on the job, I went to clock in using the app they showed me during orientation. Phil stopped me like I was trying to break the law. "Nah, don't worry about it," he said, waving me off. "Office staff don't clock in. We trust you guys." Red flag number 2, no time tracking equals no proof of hours worked. At the time, I thought, cool, they really do trust me. Nah, they were just giving themselves wiggle room to pay you whatever they feel like. 2 weeks in, I got my first paycheck, and it was $200 short. I brought it up during our weekly one-on-one. Phil didn't even look up from his laptop. "Oh yeah, that's normal. First 2 weeks were training, so we only pay partial for that. Full pay kicks in after your first month." Cool. Except that's not what I was told when I got hired, but I didn't want to seem difficult. Red flag number 3, changing the terms of your pay after you've already worked. Week 3, Phil asks me to come in on Saturday to help with inventory. Just a few hours. I ask if it's time and a half. He laughs. "You're salary now, remember? It's just part of the job." I was not salary. I was hired hourly at $18 hour. I had signed nothing saying otherwise, but again, I said nothing. That few hours turned into every Saturday, then some Sundays, then random late-night shifts when things got backed up. Phil would always sweet-talk it like, "You're such a team player," or "We need people we can count on." Classic manipulation 101. Meanwhile, the rest of the office seemed drained. Nobody ever left at 4, even though that was our official end time. I remember Tara, she'd been there for 4 years, pulling me aside one day and whispering, "Nobody takes vacations here. I haven't had a full week off in over 2 years. That's when it hit me. This place didn't run on structure. It ran on guilt. They specifically hired fresh grads who didn't know their rights, slowly blurred the boundaries, and kept you so grateful to be here that you didn't notice you were working 60-hour weeks for 40-hour paychecks. So I started documenting every shift, every weekend, every Slack message about just hopping on a quick call. Phil noticed I was suddenly clocking out at exactly 4 p.m. again. He pulled me aside. "Look," he said, "I'm not seeing the dedication I expected from you. Maybe you're not a culture fit if staying a little late is going to be a problem." Red flag number 4, threatening your job security for following the exact terms you were hired under. That week, I worked 56 hours, got paid for 40. I confronted Phil and asked about overtime laws. He gave me the whole, "We've talked about this. Your salary. Show me where I signed that," I said. He couldn't. I handed in my 2 weeks that Monday. Phil looked stunned. "But we're a family here. You can't just abandon your family." "Bro, you stole from me and gaslit me for over a month. You're not family. You're a walking HR violation." Found a new job within 3 weeks. Company that actually respects labor laws, pays hourly, offers PTO, uses a real-time tracking system. You know, a grown-up job. But here's the kicker. I reported Phil's company to the Department of Labor. 2 months later, they got audited. Turns out they owed employees over $200,000 in unpaid overtime. Phil, fired. The company, slammed with fines. Me? I still keep the letter I got from the DOL thanking me for my report. It lives on my fridge. Just a little reminder that family doesn't make you skip payroll.